If the weather has you shivering, make this bowl of warm, comforting, spicy goodness. Panang Curry will heat you from the inside out. Packed with tender meat and vibrant spices, this is the perfect bowl of food on a cold winter's day or night. We're going to begin with some prep work, and I'll start with my chicken thighs here because they have more flavor than breasts. We'll go ahead and cook, or I should say cut off any excess fat that we see on our thighs. So right here I've got a big glob, we're just going to hawk that off. And then we'll go ahead and cut these down into bite-sized pieces, cutting against the grain if possible to make them as tender as possible. And speaking of prep work, I've gone ahead and done quite a bit of that here, starting with dicing an onion and a bell pepper, thinly slicing a carrot, getting some aromatics such as ginger and garlic finely minced. There's that chicken we dealt with, and some cans and other vegetables and fruits here, which we'll need. Basically, anytime you're dealing with a quick cooking dish such as this, get your prep work out of the way ahead of time, and the cooking process will be quite pleasant. Anyways, take a large skillet over medium-high heat, preferably one with some high sides, and add in a couple tablespoons of olive oil, followed by those chicken thighs, which we sliced up. We're going to go ahead and brown those on both sides, not looking to cook things all the way through here, but just get some nice color. And then we'll go ahead and remove that chicken, not looking to get every little tiny piece out and get this pan clean. We want to build some flavor in that fond. So once most of your chicken is removed, add in the onion and bell pepper and carrot. We'll stir those around in that hot oil and cook them out for 3 to 4 minutes. And any water or liquid that leaches out, just go ahead and use that to scrape up some of that fond off the bottom of the skillet. After they're beginning to soften and have a little color, we'll go ahead and make a well in the middle of the skillet. Add in a little extra oil, and I'm using olive oil here, but a neutral oil like vegetable or canola would be fine. Next up, we'll add in that can of Panang Curry paste, which, by the way, you could make your own, but it's pretty cheap and easy to buy at your local Asian grocery store or online, so highly recommend that. It's really one of the only specialty ingredients that's hard to find, and again, easy to get on the internet. So just stir it in and cook it out for 4 to 5 minutes. Once it's fragrant and cooked out, we'll go ahead and add in 1 can of full-fat coconut milk. If you'd like this to be even thicker, you can just add coconut cream. That doesn't have quite as much coconut water in it. I like a little looser consistency, so I'm going to splash in some chicken stock, followed by a few dashes of fish sauce and sriracha for more heat and garlic flavor, some brown sugar just to round those spices and salt out, and a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, and a pinch of sea salt as well. We'll go ahead and return our chicken to the skillet and go ahead and stir all of that around so everything is well combined and evenly distributed. And finally, we're going to add in a few pieces of fresh lemongrass that I have tied together. There's lemongrass in the curry paste itself, but I like the vibrant fragrance we get and flavor we get from adding some to the cooking liquid. We're just going to simmer this for 8 to 10 minutes or until it's reduced down to the consistency we're looking for, and of course making sure that chicken is cooked through and those veggies are as tender as you'd like. At that point, go ahead and remove your lemongrass because nobody wants to bite down on a big piece of that. And we're going to add in some Thai basil. This is also one of those traditional and pretty necessary ingredients. You might have to go to the local Asian grocery store to pick it up, but it has a wonderful floral flavor that is not quite the same as standard Italian basil, so definitely recommend you seek that out. Squeeze in the juice of a lime, taste everything for seasoning, and I think we're ready to plate this up. Or in my case, bowl it up. Definitely need to serve this with some white rice, so I'm just going to tuck a little puck right on top there, but you could certainly serve it with more than that. I'm going to sprinkle over some cilantro, pretty traditional, nice garnish here. And I'm going to sprinkle over some chopped peanuts. I did put another little piece of that Thai basil right down on top of the rice. And then we got to have a lime for some extra juice. And that is a pretty bowl of curry, if I do say so myself. And I mean, honestly, the prep work is where all of the hard work is. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to get everything ready, but the cooking itself, about 10-15 minutes. Highly recommend you give this a try. It's got some great funky flavors from that fish sauce, and unlike some dishes where the herbs are just a garnish or an afterthought, that Thai basil and the cilantro are vibrant and bold and really just tie the dish together. Sorry for the lack of focus there, but anyways, I hope you'll give this delightful, spicy, and vibrant curry a try, or at the very least, go out of here and make something delicious.